Best quarter hunts on YouTube. We're back with a 2-box and 1-bag hunt. Yeah, a couple of boxes. Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. We got another quarter hunt today. Best quarter hunts on YouTube. Let's hope we can keep it up. We have not done any boxes yet this year. The bags are running a little slow right now. Normally we would have done a second or a 2-bag hunt right about now in our little process here. They didn't have them for me, so I got us a couple of boxes. So we'll do our first 2 boxes of the year, and that'll be our 9th bag of the year. Here's so far what the numbers have looked like on the year. W's are a little low. I think we averaged a little bit over a W per bag last year. So we're a little under. Hopefully we can get those W numbers picked up. We had a crazy San Francisco mint, not intended for circulation hunt, if you didn't see that one. Yeah, so those numbers are way ballooned up right now. And it's been a little bit since we found some silver, but we've got 5 silver, 5 proof on the year. We're excited. Going to do a couple of boxes. That'll be a little different. But yeah, if you have 10 seconds to help us, 10 seconds, like, comment, and share. We appreciate you. We're pushing to 500 subscribers. I mean, we're in the 400s there. Been kind of stuck a little bit the last week or two, but we know you're helping out. We appreciate you. You know the drill. We'll be back with any cool finds, any silver, San Francisco mints, proofs, W's, you name it. Let's go. We're getting in there. We are on rolls 15 and 16. We're going to have our first find of the box. Box 1. It's going to be a not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. You can tell it's not a proof by the details there on the coin. And we're going to have a 2018 Apostle Islands. Some of those newer years we are missing. So I think there is an 18. At least 1 or 2 of those that we may be missing. I'm checking my log real quick like here. My great organization system that it is. 2018, we have the Apostle Islands. We're missing 2 of the 18, so as I thought. All right, we are on the board, up and running. Let's go. Next set of rolls. Anytime you find 2 in a box, I would call that a great box. We've got a second find. Just 18 rolls in here.
Got a W.
Yes, she pulled a W again. If you've been following the channel, this is our, what did I say? That was 6 on the year. And all 6 of them have been on this side. I haven't pulled a 1, people. Salt River Bay.
2020 Salt River Bay.
Our most common. We've got a pile of them. I think we've got close to a half of a roll now, but
that's okay.
Yeah, we will take it. Anytime you see a W, well, you're winning. We'll take it. W on the board. Find number 2, box 1. That was it for box 1 for trackable finds. What a tease the middle of that box was, or I guess the first quarter there, or third. Did add a little bit of an error coin I wanted to show you guys. So on the Delaware, 1999, you can find what's called the spitting horse, and I think we kind of got one there. So it's basically a die crack that comes from the horse's mouth to the edge of the coin in the best cases. Not a scratch, a die crack. So it's actually a raised piece of metal there in a straight line, and I would say we got one. We found a couple of these recently, and I think we have 3 or 4 of them now, but there you go. The spitting horse error, they call it. We'll take it. Hopefully we can get back on the trackable finds in box 2, but a good start from box 1. Well, we popped open box 2, and we have an end coin. Look at that right there. We've got a San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation end coin. I have not seen one of those.
So at least we have 1 find in the box.
Yeah. Dang, that's kind of cool. I flipped around everything else just to see if we had a second, because, you know, an end coin can be a fluke, but I didn't find any second one. There was a really nice and shiny 2019 there, so hopeful of that coin, but awesome. We're going to get into this thing. We're only rolls 5 and 6. I kind of busted this thing open. I held it together, and I have not seen it, but I caught an edge. Dang, that looks nice too. That's got to be silver. Come on, baby. Show me the silver quarter. We got one. We got one. Yes. Silver in the Big Sky, 1964. Of course, if you are familiar with the channel, you're expecting a Denver mint mark there. That is a nice coin, too. And we are just in roll 6 in the box. And we know we have another find in here. That's awesome. Man, a 2-find box is a good box. That's back-to-back of those. Roll 7 and 8. Just picked a find out from the edge. I don't know if I can kind of hold this back together, but we actually got collection books of, well, everything quarters. So I've been trying to pick out, even if I think they're just a mint set coin, from the edge. And I plucked that one out there. That one right there. And it's a not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. So find number 2 of box 2. 4 of the hunt. Wow, it's one of the newer ones. 2020 MBR, Marsh Billings Rockefeller. I know we're also missing a couple of the 2020s. And we've got that one. Okay, so not a new one to the collection, but cool find nonetheless. I mean, with that reverse, I would have rather seen a W on the front. But we'll take the San Francisco mint. Dang, find number 4. Rolls 9 and 10. I just plucked it out from the edge again. Back-to-back rolls for me. Crazy. Boom. It was that one right there. Another not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. Let's get a focus, can we? There we go. Pretty looking coin. Very nice. 2013, one of the earlier years of Mount Rushmore. We definitely have that entire collection, so won't be a new one. Find number 3, box 2, is heating up. Rolls 23 and 24. She's got something over here that we have no idea what it is.
This cannot be a silver,
No.
but it's awfully
I don't think
smooth.
it's U.S. currency. Nope.
Nope.
Huh.
Norwegian
NCL, huh?
cruise line.
Wow.
So it is a token from a Norwegian cruise line.
Nothing like getting a token.
A gaming token.
Out of a coin roll. Wow. Well, she got her big find over here.
Jeez, whatever.
25 and 26. She's got a real find, she says.
I got a W.
Oh my goodness. 7 on the year, all 7 she's got. This one is a 19 though.
Yep.
Flip us a Lowell. Okay.
How about San Antonio Missions?
Which is our most common 2019 version of the W.
That's okay. It's a W. And that's my, what, number 7, you say?
7 on the year. 7, so that's find number 4 of box 2, and we know we have that other S ender coming. 29 and 30. We still haven't got to that nice 2019 in there, or that ender over there, and she's got another find in the box.
This time it's just an S, but that's okay.
Still take it.
I know, I still like it. It's a 2014 Great Sand Dunes.
2014 Great Sand Dunes. 1 for the collection. Rolls 37 and 38 of box 2 are going to yield another San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation coin. Looks like another really nice one. And we're going to have another 2013 Mount Rushmore on this one. Jeez. They just keep stacking up. We had 2 finds, so that's find number 6, box 2. Well, we are on rolls, what is that, 45 and 46, which is the end coin. And I was just sitting here, gawking away at my end coin because it's so cool. And she's got a find from the edge, she said.
Well, yeah, I'm not one for finding things from the edge because I always like, it's just a 2025. But look at this one.
And of course, we're missing this in the W.
Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Look at the side.
That should have been a W.
All right, let's see. Is it a W or what is it? Oh, it's an S.
That's still actually one we don't have. So that's
okay. And it's beautiful. It's like perfect.
That is a new one for our collection. We found it in an S before a W. The search for the Tallgrass Prairie W continues. But for now, we'll take the S. Well, then we'll come over here for the end coin. We got that San Francisco mint on the end. Crazy to see that as an end coin. What do we got? 2015 Bombay Hook. We will take it. Gosh, these San Francisco mints are stacking up. We are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 finds in box 2. Rolls 47 and 48. She's going to have find number 9 of the box. This is just nuts.
Got an S.
Freaking box that was this good.
All right, let's see what we got. 2012. That,
It's the Chaco culture.
yeah, there you go.
We just had found a ton of those 2012s in a hunt at a couple hunts ago, but we'll take it. Find number 9 of box 2. Well, that's a wrap on box 2. I mean, anytime the hunt gets to double digits, it's a good hunt. So should we just skip the bag and just call it a hunt? Nah, we're going to still hunt the bag. This is crazy, though. And we actually almost got to a fill the board box. We were only a proof short of a fill the board, not only in the hunt, but in that box. That box had a W, a silver, and a whole pile of S's, including a new one in our collection. What a box. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 S's. So 11 finds in just the 2 boxes. Man, if we can even, I don't know. This is crazy. After coming off of a 41 find hunt, we just had our best box ever. Let's get into that bag. We are just in our first handful each. I just about made it to the end of the handful without a find, and oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Is that really? Is it really? It really is. That's really a W,
Are you
guys.
sure that one wasn't mine?
It's really a W. I think she planted it on my side of the board. Again, if you've been following along, every W, including in this hunt, has been on that side of the board. We're going to have a 2019. I'm stoked. I get to see one on my side. Crazy. And it's a War in the Pacific. Whew. We'll take it. Find number 1 of the bag. We're almost halfway through the bag. We were just talking about how there's way too many nice coins to not have more finds, and literally a second or two later after she said something about it,
Got an S.
she got one.
Got an S. Oh, look, another 2012 Acadia.
We had just got done stacking up on the 2012. It was crazy. All right. Well, we've got find number 2 in the bag. Well, we are in the second half of the bag, and it's no longer we, it's me, my partner in coin. She's still just kind of, recovering a little bit. She wants to lay down over there. You all right over there, babe?
I'm good.
She's good, she said. I had just found this odd coin and set it aside. Not the reason why I bring you in, but look at that little counter strike with the letter J for Jeremiah, maybe? Huh. Someone put that in there for me, I think. Anyway, we usually hold on to weird counter-struck coins like that, but as I was putting that back, I thought, that looked kind of like a W sitting there. And it is. V75 Perfy Mark, it's a little bit dirty. We don't really find our W's like that, but gonna have W2 of the bag, 4 of the hunt. V75 Perfy Mark, it's gonna be a 2020 B. Please, a tall grass prairie. Holy shit, we did it.
No way.
It happened. Oh my gosh. Holy, we've been saving all of these. There's another one sitting there. We might as well just flip that now because we've done it. We freaking did it.
And
Sorry.
You were going to say you don't know whether to curse me or thank me.
I usually don't curse in the videos, but man, I couldn't help it. We're going to have to polish that thing up because that is our first one ever. We now have collected all 10 of the W's. We have 1 of the tall grass prairie and 1 of the Lowell. Wow, we freaking did it. I didn't think we'd ever freaking see it.
And our first W.
Yep.
That one.
Yeah, there is an S tall grass prairie in this too. It was that really gorgeous one. I can even flip it. There it is. Crazy. Well, that one's not as nice, but we'll take it. W number 4, and it's a tall grass prairie. Getting down there, I think I'm in the end of the next handful after that, and it's been pretty slow, but there is find number 4 in the bag. I mean, 2 per box, so 4 in a bag is a good average. It's going to be a 2014 Great Sand Dunes. I believe that's San Francisco mint number 10 of the hunt. Well, that was it. The rest of the bag, no finds. I went ahead and took the liberty of setting the board up. What a hunt it was. Everything was on schedule. 2 finds in the first box, 4 finds in the bag. That puts us on par for the 8, I guess, would be a good hunt. 10 is a great hunt. Box 2 with 9 finds. Crazy. 15 finds on the board and some good ones. All right. We had that counter struck with the J. We had that token, cruise line token of some sort early on. I ended up finding a second and a third of the, I showed that early on, the Spittin' Horse. I found 2, including, actually they were both really nice, but very large die chips on the left side of the cross there, and really nice coins. Just, they were Philadelphia's or Denver's. Philadelphia and both Philadelphia's, okay. But yeah, really nice coins. Like to see that. Some good die chips in the hunt. And then the finds, the San Francisco not intended for circulation mints was a pile of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including 1 new one. So I think there's 46 different versions of the S from 2012 to 2020, and then add the 1 in 21. We were missing 6. We're now missing 5 after finding a new one. But we had a couple of 2012s, a Choco Culture and an Acadia. 2 Mount Rushmores. Interestingly, we only had 1 of these in our entire collection, so cool to see that. A lot of these other ones were our most common. The Great Sand Dunes, we pulled 2 of those in this hunt. That was our most common one in 2014. Bombay Hook, 2015, another nice one there. 2018 Apostle Islands. 2020, the MBR Marsh Billings Rockefeller. And that really, really nice Tallgrass Prairie. We had found that before we had found our first ever W, so that was our first ever S of that coin as well. Cool to see. And then the finds of the hunt, just chocked full of good finds. We had silver way back into the, geez, was that box 1 or 2? I think it was 2. But was it 1? 1964 Denver minted silver. Love to see a 90% silver coin in our hunts. Take it every time. Silver in the big sky. And we had 4 W's. We only had 5 on the year heading into this hunt. We were a little light on those, as we mentioned, and found 4. So yeah, almost doubled it. We had a 2019 San Antonio Missions, our most common of the 2019s. 2019 War in the Pacific, our second most common of the 2019s. A 2020 Salt River Bay, our most common of the 2020s. And then the one that we didn't have, of course, it wasn't a very great looking coin. Usually our W's are, but we'll take it. Our first ever Tallgrass Prairie W. We have now collected all 10 from coin hunting. Cool, cool, cool. So pumped. Sorry I cursed. I was just really, really excited. Hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. Best quarter hunts on YouTube. Just keeping after it. Wow, did they stay hot. What a hunt. A little luck catching a box like that. Bag numbers now, we're up to 9 bags, 7 W. 59 of those San Francisco mints. Of course, just still stuck at the 5 silver from the bags. But we did add our first 2 boxes of the year and got some really great numbers there. 2W, 8S, and a silver. Can't get mad at that hunt there, even if it finished slowly. Hope you guys enjoyed and appreciate those that watched all the way to the end. And man, do we appreciate you. Yeah, 10 seconds of your time if you can like, comment, and share. We look forward to seeing you on the next hunt.